Get that clone death damage, and that's what I'm talking about. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. I don't care if you do extra damage to me. I know I'm gonna 3-crown. Hey, what's up guys, it's CROWNS, and today we're back at it again with a Golem clone deck. You guys have been asking for Golem decks, and well, we got something special for you. We have a Golem clone deck that was kind of featured in CRL. It didn't do super well in CRL, but I know it has a lot of potential, and it's super fun to play. You can make quite a bit of mistakes, and you have a lot of amazing counter push potential. If your opponent takes a tower, don't fear. All you have to do is start up one Golem clone push with Flying Machine, Skeleton Barrel, and you just spam them and generally just take the W if they overcommit with their poison one time. So check out this deck for 12 win grand challenges, or hit it up on the ladder and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section. Alright, we're going to go sauce out of good luck. We're going to see what's up. We're just going to wait a little bit, and then I'm going to end up going in for a Skeleton Barrel in the back. Just to see what he wants to do. I want to get to double elixir safe and sound, so I don't really want to cycle too many cards. He's actually going to go in for a 2 musketeer split push. So I want to go for a Golem in front of my Night Witch, and I want to get counter push here. So the way that I want to accomplish this is I just want to go in for the Golem and block my Night Witch from endeavoring further. I'm going to sack my left hand side, and I'm just going to be dropping a lot of stuff on the right. So I want to go in for a Lumberjack as soon as I have enough elixir, and I want to overrun him here. I am sacking that tower with the confidence that I will be able to take his tower. I think he overextended on offense and on defense, so I think we're okay here. I don't know if that, that Musketeer is not dying, so I actually want to go in for Goblin Gang here. I'm going to go Zap here as well to make sure the Lumberjack stays alive. Lumberjack baits out a Goblin Gang out of him, which he obviously did not want to drop at all. And then our Golem Mites will explode and kill the Bat and other units. Go in for a Night Witch, because the Night Witch coupled with the 2 towers should be able to finish that off in time, hopefully. And it does, which is awesome. And we're going to have Bats alive after to kill and finish off the Goblins, so that's good. So we're in a decent situation. I realized, I can't possibly defend and make a formidable offense. So what I realized to do, I ended up having to sack a tower and commit fully to my offense. In this situation, I know that he's going to... Okay, alright. Well, I was going to expect either a Collector or I was going to expect 3 Muskies. And since he went in for a Collector, that gives me the ability to go in for a Golem, pressure the side of his Collector, so after we take that tower, we also apply aggression towards the Collector and potentially take that as well. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I will probably sack my right-hand side if he commits for any type of further aggression. I'm going to end up going in. I'm going to play pretty steadily here. He's going to go in for a Goblin Gang and Bats, so I have to zap that immediately. And then I also want to go in for a Goblin Gang in the middle. So hopefully we're going to get that Lumberjack on top of his tower and take out the Collector right after. That'd be amazing if the Lumberjack did that for us. And that's what I'm looking for. Hey, those Goblins are on top of the Collector. That's perfect. That's what I'm talking about, guys. I'm going to go for a Night Witch in the back first. I assume he's going to go... Oh, I thought 3 in the middle. So I was going to Golem right after. But we're going to go Golem right in front of our Night Witch yet again. And he's going to be forced for the 3 crown. Don't know if it's feasibly possible, especially if we just zap that. And then go in for Goblin Gang here. I think we're okay. I might actually be forced to drop a Skeleton Barrel on defense on the Bats. I will be fine with that, though. Oh, he got the Musketeer locked on. That is not good. That is not what I wanted to see, guys. I repeat, that is bad news bears. But I can go in for the clone. Get that Golem clone on top of the tower, please. Get that clone death damage, and that's what I'm talking about. We win the game because the clone death damage. That's crazy, man. The only time we use clone in that situation. Alright, guys, we got a game against Dynamite. We're going to be saucing out of good luck here. We're going to see what's up. And what has he got in store for us? He's not dropping anything to kick things off, so I'm going to go in for a Skeleton Barrel. I really want to save my Goblin Gang. I really want to save my Lumberjack in case he spams me opposite. So we end up seeing a Mega Minion. Don't really want to drop anything right now. I could zap, but I'd rather just wait until double elixir, guys. He's probably just going to just wait as well after seeing Mega Minion. Oh, never mind. He goes in for an RG. Alright, so I'm waiting for a Zap or a Log or a Barb Barrel. I thought he might like Zap or Barb Barrel or Log the Skeleton, so I didn't want to give him too much value there. Because if he Barb Barreled or Log, he would have also hit the Goblin Gang that I dropped at the river, so just wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to go in for a Barb Barrel on top of the Skeletons. Since he does have RG, I hope that he doesn't have Furnace, because that'd just be really unfortunate for us. Looks like he's going to have the Furnace variation too. So in this case scenario, it's going to take him a lot of elixir to cycle back to an RG, so he can't really apply any aggression, so I'm going to go in for a Golem. When their win condition is out of cycle, you guys can always be confident in dropping a Golem, because there's really no way that they can apply aggression. Sure, you can go in for a Barb Barrel plus Furnace and spend 6 elixir and not take my tower. I'm okay with that, because then I can go in for a Night Witch, go in for a Skeleton Barrel, get ready to clone on you, and just assert dominance. So here we go. We're going to go for the clone as soon as both units get in range. And we are getting a lot of bats spawning. Look at that baby dragon just get devoured. The skeleton barrel is going hard in the paint. And there is absolutely nothing he can do but laugh at himself and just be like, yo, what am I supposed to do when I let my opponent set up a Golem Night Witch clone push? There isn't anything, man. His tower exploded like dynamite, and we are taking the W here. So I assume he's probably going to go in for an RG with that Mega Minion. If he doesn't, then he is in a really bad situation. I'm just going to go in for a zap and save my other units to devour the RG. So I'm going to wait for him. I actually want to go in for a Night Witch in the spot that he's probably going to go for an RG. I expected him to RG there, but he didn't. So I'm just going to go in for Lumberjack, and then I'm going to go Goblin Gang off to the side. Notice how the Lumberjack is taking the brunt of it, so then the Baby Dragon is not splashing on top of those Goblins. I'm going to go for a Flying Machine as well, just to make sure that I am able to devour the Baby Dragon. If I kill that, that's awesome for us. I'm going to go for a Skeleton Barrel to apply more aggression. I also want to zap right on top of the Electrode so it dies. And we're in a great situation, especially if I drop a Lumberjack to make sure that those guards do not get more hits on me. 30 seconds remaining, so it looks like he's going to apply aggression towards the Lumberjack side, so I want to go for Spear Goblins here so we can eat the Mega Minion alive. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing. I want to go in for a Night Witch. And I can also zap on top of this just to make sure that he doesn't get too many hits off on us. The bats are still on top of the RG. And, oh man, he's going to go for a Lightning. So I don't know if we're going to be able to defend in time, but the Lumberjack does come down. He played that very well to take our tower. I was expecting us to be able to defend, guys. We will try to bounce back in this situation. So I want to go for a Skeleton Barrel first. If he drops an RG, I want to defend with units, and I want them to pressure opposite lane here. So I'm going to go Goblin Gang. Kind of want to Golem here. Not going to yet. Just drop the RG. Go for a Flying Machine here. I'm gonna go Lumberjack right on top. Flying Machine should be able to devour everything, and if I Golem in the middle, that'd be great. Especially with the Lumberjack approaching on him. So here we go. Lumberjack should join forces with us. I'm gonna Goblin Gang as well. I'm gonna keep applying aggression. I'm gonna go in for the clone. I need that clone Golem death damage, please. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, boys. We need that death damage, and that's how we take the W. The Golem clone death damage is so underrated. Saves us 2 games in a row. All right, we got a game against Sweet Happy. We're going to be saucing out of good luck here, and I'm going to go for Skeleton Barrel in the back. We'll see what he does to the Skeleton Barrel, guys. What do you think he's going to do? I feel like he's probably just going to drop a ranged unit in the back. We'll see, though. See what he has in store for us. Oh, he's leaking Elixir as well. I feel you, man. Let's go. I'm going to go for Goblin Gang. He's going to go Baby Dragon in the back. All right, well, unfortunately, we're going to go right into another Golem user, maybe. Yeah, this is looking like Golem or some type of control deck with Baby Dragon. So I'm going to go for a Flying Machine. I do not leak Elixir. It is strictly against my religion. And we'll see what's good. I actually want to go for a Lumberjack to keep the Flying Machine alive a little bit longer. Using that as a resource, baiting out another unit from him. He's going to go for a Bowler. And we're going to get hits with the Lumberjack. Actually, not hits. 1 hit. And the Flying Machine is still out here. He does not have Baby Dragon. Does he have Electro? Does he have Mega Minion? What does he have? Should be down a lot of Elixir, though. After dropping that Bowler and then having to respond to the Flying Machine, we're going to go in for a Golem here, and I should be able to mount some serious potential push. So I want to go in for a Night Witch off to the side, so then the Lumberjack goes towards that, and not on top of my Golem. Not on top of the, well, on top of my tower, actually. Unfortunately, this man does end up having a significant response with Inferno Dragon and Baby Dragon, so I can't really augment the Golem too heavily, especially if he's going to go NATO. That's unfortunate for us. But what I can do, I'm telling you, I can go in for the Skeleton Barrel opposite lane, bait out a Bar Barrel or something. He's going to go for a Balloon, so I guess I have to go for a Fly Machine and Goblin Gang here to make sure that the Balloon does not get too many hits on our tower. Wonder if it still gets 1. I don't think it does. Yeah, awesome. Great vibes here. Good vibes only. I'm going to go for a Zap to make sure that the Inferno Dragon does not ramp up on our tower either. Baiting out that Bar Barrel made sure he wasn't able to contribute all of his Elixir towards aggression. He drops a Bowler on defense, but he misses it yet again. So we are out here. He is not happy. He has happy in his name, but he is not a happy camper, boys. He is certainly not one. So since he's not dropping Lumberjack at the river, I can actually go in for a Night Witch here. Then I can go in for a Golem and not really worry too heavily. So I'm going to go in for a Golem. So then the Night Witch doesn't get hit by the Baby Dragon's belches. And then I want to end up going in for a do I want to? No, I don't. I want to wait for the NATO before I do that. Goes in for the Bar Barrel. Okay, I see you. I see you. We're going to go in for the Juicy Clone on top of everything. And we'll see what he does here. The amount of spam that is going at him is considerable. But he does have a lot of spells. So maybe he is equipped to dealing with this. The skeleton barrel comes down. He freezes, but it is not enough, man. Abort this mission while you can. Save your dignity and pride. We're going to end up going in for a Goblin Gang, and I think we're able to win this. Actually, he definitely doesn't have dignity or pride. He's playing Lumberjack Balloon Freeze, man. He might take a tower, but we will end up asserting dominance on him and 3-crowning him if he does that. So, yeah. Hopefully he freezes that. I actually want to assert dominance. Come on, take that tower. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Give us that W. Give us that nice, juicy 3-crown. We deserve it. I'm going to go in for a clone so we get that juicy skeleton barrel. I'm going to go in for a zap as well so we get that death damage from 2 golems, hopefully. Skeleton barrel will connect. The golem will give us death damage. He's going to freeze, and he actually stops the death damage with the freeze, which is really unfortunate, man. I'm going to end up going in for a fly machine here. I'm going to go in for a goblin gang, and I still want to assert dominance with the 3-crown. I think we got it. I don't think he's going to be able to get back to freeze, so I don't actually need to concern, or I don't need to concern myself with dropping more elixir. The Inferno Dragon should die. And then I should be able to go in for a golem right in front to tank for the flying machine. Want to go in for another skeleton barrel here. And I could clone all this. I definitely want to. I'm going to clone now because he made everything go together for us so nicely and so kindly. Courteous, sir. Chivalrous, sir. Skeletons will be contributing to our endeavors on his 3-crown. And we should be able to go in for a zap here and seal the deal. Should be able to get that victory. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Glad that we were able to 3-crown that dirty balloon freeze user. Got a game against Blank. We're going to be saucing out of good luck here. We're going to see what's up. I want to go for a skeleton barrel in the back if he doesn't drop anything, because I do not have any defensive cards at all. What am I going to do at bridge spam? Do I drop a flying machine? Yeah, that's not going to cut it, boys. I'm going to have to go for a goblin gang. I wasn't able to drop that quick enough, so he's actually going to get goblin hits. Usually, if I drop that swiftly, he doesn't get a single hit. A little bit unfortunate. I was not having my hand on the screen, so that's a yikes from me, big dog. That is a yikes from me. I'm going to go for a fly machine here to make sure that Dark Goblin doesn't devour our tower. It might actually get a connection as well. Yo, my timings are not good right now. We need to bounce back and assert dominance against Blank. He's going to end up having some type of log bait deck with Dark Goblin, Princess. This is actually really good. The fly machine locked on. That always feels good when that happens. If he goes for a Goblin Gang, I will zap it. He's going to go Mega Knight. All right, man. I see you. I see you. I'll just go him here. Make sure the Princess targets on that. And then I can go Night Witch off to the side, so then Mega Knight dies to that. So Night Witch, Mega Knight, let's go. Oh, he's going to take that tower. That is certainty for sure. Actually, I can Goblin Gang and devour some of it. No, Night Witch, don't do that to me. You had one job in life. At least the Golem's going to explode and kill the Princess. Oh, never mind, Jake. Nothing can go right for you right now. Okay, I'm going to have to go for a Flying Machine, and maybe the Flying Machine will be tanked for by the Golemite, allowing us to get more hits. I'm hoping right now. I'm praying this might be okay for us, especially if I zap those bats. Yo, the zap wasn't even necessary. The flying machine was already dead. We're making an abundance of misplays out here, guys. It's okay, though. We'll lose that tower. I'm not going to defend with a lumberjack and just sack my elixir here. When you're going to lose the tower and you have this deck, you are not playing a control deck. Don't try to hold on to towers for no reason. It's a bad decision, guys. I want to go for a golem in the back, and I want to stockpile up a lot and make sure that he has to spend a ton of elixir to stop this. I'm not even going to go in for a lumberjack or a night witch on top of that. I want to go for the night witch in the back. I'm taking my time because I feel like I'm going to 3-crown this guy. Princess is out of cycle. Now I can lumberjack, and then I can fly machine after. And all the bats are going to go behind us now. Can also go for a skeleton barrel and get ready for a clone. This juicy clone is going to be amazing. Here we go. We're going to go for that clone. We're going to go in for a goblin gang on defense here on top of his barrel. And I think he's just going to get 3-crowned. He doesn't even know what's good. He doesn't even know what's up. We'll go for a zap on top of that princess to make sure it dies a little bit quicker. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This deck just 3-crowns. It asserts dominance. I don't care if you take a tower. I don't care if you do extra damage to me. I know I'm going to 3-crown.